My name is Mark Oliver. I'm from West Oxfordshire, and approximately 12 months ago, or just over, I had the Aquablation procedure carried out here at the Manor hospital. It was immensely difficult, which got progressively worse, starting from approximately 10 years before, to the point where I had very little control of passing water, and I had several accidents which had a huge impact both on my social activities and also my professional positions, and it was getting quite depressing having to deal with the consequences of that. Well, it came out of the blue actually. I'd been put on the list for the TURPS procedure, and I was told that it was going to take approximately about 12 to 18 months. The list was that long. So I kind of was resigned to a long wait and having to continue with the issues that I had. I had been put on tamsulosin by my GP, which helped a little bit, but not significantly. And so I got, after about 6 months being on the list, out of the blue, I had a phone call from my consultant, Mr. Yassin, who explained in great detail on what the options were and the consequences of having the aquablation procedure. And after a small amount of time, I kind of agreed to go onto the program to have it done, which was completed within about a month, 6 weeks of the initial telephone conversation. Yeah, it was first class. He went into great detail of what was going to be involved, what the process was, what the options were, and he outlined everything that might be likely in the event of having the procedure carried out. Yeah, I was completely comfortable. I did actually do a little bit of investigation myself, going online and having a look at other people that had that procedure done in other areas, just to confirm what my consultant had said, and it all kind of ticked all the boxes. And for me, it was the best way forward. Well, initially, very little, but again, this was explained to me by Mr. Yassin that this would be the case. There was the initial pain for about 10 days to 2 weeks when passing water. It was quite painful, but I was given reassurance by not only Mr. Yassin but also by the nursing staff here at the Manor that would be the case. So I wasn't too disturbed about that, and I was given pain relief. So although it was uncomfortable, it was more than copable. And after about 2 weeks post-op, the symptoms started to reduce. The blood in the urine started to recede, and like I say, about after 2 weeks, it started to clear up. But there was no significant improvement. I was taken off tamsulosin immediately, and I was still having the issues with having to go frequently and having the accidents that I'd had previously. But then it just started to gradually improve. After about a month, the signs was starting to be encouraging in that the flow rate started to improve quite significantly, Although it was gradual, it was significant. Probably the biggest factors were not having to go so many times during the night. So from having to go probably could be up to 4, 5, 6 times a night, this started to reduce pro rata to where we are now, really, in that occasionally have to get up, but it is probably once a night at the most. So yeah, the procedure worked out to be really, really good from about a month post-op. So, all sorts of things really, both socially and in my sporting activities as well. Socially, I stopped going out because I had the embarrassment of having to keep going to the toilet all the time, or I couldn't participate in drinking alcohol without there being consequences, whereas now I can do that again. I've still got to be careful with what I drink. In the way of alcohol, fizzy drinks, alcoholic drinks, and caffeine drinks still have a profound effect. So I steer clear of those, but not completely, because I still want to be able to have the occasional drink. So I can take procedures against that. So from the social point of view, huge. I'm now being able to go out for meals and drinks with friends without having the concern and the apprehension that I had previously. From a sporting point of view, I enjoy, for my sins, I enjoy playing golf. So you can imagine what the situation was when before the operation, in that I was always looking for a bush to dive under, and if that wasn't the case, then I'd have the consequences of having accidents, which was cause of great embarrassment. So I kind of stood away a little bit from playing that. Now, post-op, don't have any issues whatsoever. I can go through a round of golf, which would take between 3 and 4 hours without there being any consequences. And also travel was a big thing. Travel, when I was going on longer car journeys, would be a big problem. I'd have accidents in the car because I couldn't get to pull off the road quickly enough. Whereas now I can do that. Air flights, air travel, again, no issues whatsoever now. I can go for a 3 or 4 hour flight without even having to go to the toilet. So huge improvements. Yeah, very much so, very much so. I think, again, I can't kind of compare because I've not had the TURPS procedure done. But for me, I think the speed in the recovery, the lack of invasiveness that I experienced compared to those reviews that I've read from people that had the TURPS procedure was very much improved. And I think it's the speed and the lack of discomfort that I experienced that I can very much recommend to other people that might be considering the aquablation procedure.